love, folks. Welcome to my channel. This is Hayes Reed of Gemini Moon Astrology. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here to talk to you guys about some astrology for the week. This will be our weekly energy reading for the date of April 9th up until it'll be 14th, this Sunday. Usually I try to get these out Sunday or Monday, early Monday, but it just didn't work out this way. So this is going to be basically an energy reading for the collective. I do these weekly readings just to give people a kind of sense of how the week is going to go, and give people just an illustration of what's going on astrologically. I pull tarot cards and I also do angel oracle cards. And as it so happens, I already pulled a oracle card for us all. Hope you guys can see this. Let me get the light to do the job. And we have passion from a message of Archangel Hanael. It says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career, people. So we have Hanael telling us to trust. Aries season is one of those impactful seasons where, you know, we can make a real big impact on our lives, and initiate change in our direction of career. You know, it's a very entrepreneurial, pioneering type of energy where we're kind of going forward. You know, we're trying to go forward and initiate something. So this message definitely is opportune. You know, passion. What is your passion? Right now, we're all renewing our passion. We're renewing our own navigation right now. We're redirecting and we're getting in alignment with what it is that we want. And yeah, that's just all about trust right there. That's all about trust. It's just trusting who you are, you know, and, you know, the new direction. If you have a new pulsing urge, you know, to go after something, to make a career change, to turn that hobby into more than just a hobby and make it a full-on practice. You may want to go get some coaching for something. You may want to go get some training for something, for this new thing, this new skill you're trying to acquire, for this new position or job or mission or whatever. You know, it's that time to really just trust in it, right? And follow your renewed passion in your love life and your career. So follow that new passion. All right. So for the week, I don't really know what I'm going to title this video. But what I'm going to say about this week is we have a lot that we're looking forward to. And there's a lot that we just need to be open for. You know, it's a lot to look forward to. It's a lot we're still being opened up to. You know, our options right now, we're working on connecting the dots, and we're working on surveillancing the land. We're working on really collecting and recuperating information. So today is Tuesday, April 9th. And just short of 10 hours, we're going to have a exact conjunction between Neptune and Venus in Pisces. And this is going to bring on I'm seeing in my head that game, charades. I think it is charades. Like that guessing game when you have to guess. You're trying to have the person guess what the word is, and you're using different descriptions. It's like a party. It's like I'm seeing like little fireworks as well. See, because Neptune is the higher reality, the reality that is unconscious to us, the subconscious. But it's a reality that is very, very prevalent in our day-to-day life. You know, it's a reality that encompasses our music. It encompasses everything that drives us subconsciously. And so Venus is the lower octave of Neptune. So this is Neptune's like little sister coming to help, to merge a reality, to have this party this week, today, in fact. How I see this energy is kind of a merging of the subconscious with our values, with our conscious reality. An artistic expression is surfacing itself. There's this artistic gall, there's this artistic bubble, this artistic osmosis that's happening right now. And it's bringing us closer to the future. It's bringing us closer to the reality that we want. Like, this can be considered divine manifestation. Like, this is divine manifestation. This is divine. There's a divine manifestation taking place this week, starting today with the conjunction between Venus and Neptune. These two sky gods are merging our values and our comforts with our need for the ultimate exploration. And it's like a spiritual navigation. We're really working to navigate things spiritually. This is connecting us with higher guides, our angels. Neptune being the ruler of Pisces, there's definitely this, there's an angelic quality, there's an angelic helping, healing quality that is being engulfed right now, that is being, it's being raveled up right now, and contained. It's being wrapped up right now and contained, for your benefit. So just to give a little personal, I guess, description of how I'm going through this is that, so I'm a meditator, and for most of this year, these past 2 years, it's been mostly like that for me. And so I'm feeling this energy on, well, I'm saying that to say that is that's what I've been doing these last few days, meditating and allowing my angels to really, really pamper me. This is really, really beautiful energy. This is like being swept up in a rapture of love. This is like being caught up in something, being made into a new body. It's very, very divine and spiritual, this conjunction. This is a powerful meetup, very, very powerful meetup. So things can really, really take flight. Like, things can seem not real. Things can seem out of place. Things can seem very, very, very subjective right now. We've got Mars in Gemini really making us very, very poignant and clear and communicative and sharp and witty, and wanting to learn and get our hands on different things. And but then we have Jupiter going into retrograde, which I did do a video for that a few days ago. I did a video on Jupiter going retrograde, and if you haven't seen that yet, you should check it out, because I think I went in, gave some really, really good information. So when Jupiter goes retrograde this Friday, it's going to be an unmasking and unveiling. It's going to be a removal of certain blockages and standards that have weighed us down. And it's going to be something that's going to be, that we can use. We're going to see something that we can use once Jupiter goes retrograde. It's going to be something that's going to be given to us. An opportunity is going to be given to us to be able to use, or fulfill an experience. And it's also going to be karmic breakthrough. This year is a big year. This week is a big year of karmic breakthrough as well. With Jupiter going retrograde, there's a karmic breakthrough, because Jupiter has a lot to do with karma too. It has a lot to do with karma and certain life cycles. cycles. It's cyclical, contractual. So there's also this pressure that gets released as well. Um, this pressure to appease. I'm feeling because what I'm feeling with this transit, this retrograde transit, we have to remove the mask, or we have to remove the yellow tape, or we have to remove the line. So there's something that gets removed, and there's something that gets magnified once Jupiter goes retrograde. It's almost like we've been trying to uh, burn something to the root, trying to burn through something with Jupiter. Like there's been something that's been ignited, and there's something that has been holding fast. But once it goes retrograde, it's gonna help us just to peer past the veil a little bit more, if that makes sense. So, um, Hanael, passion, renewed passion. So just follow your passion. This week is a really great week just to follow your passion. Be about your passion. So I'm going to go ahead and get cards out for everybody for the week. Some tarot. Keep your eye on the prize. That's a message that's coming through too, is just to keep your eye on the prize. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head clear in the game. With whatever goal, whatever adventure, endeavor, whatever new business decision, whatever new business you're opening up, whatever long-term decisions you're looking to make, some decisions that, because this is all about stuff and energy that is going to help create and shape our future. It's just all about passion. So what I do is I'm going to go ahead and just pull 3 cards to start. A overall energy for the first card, a second card that kind of describes what we're going to be going through, what it looks like, and then the third card will be the outcome. So this is going to be for this week. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So, first card out, the overall energy is Son of Cups. The way that this looks, how we're going to get through this, is Father of Wands. And then I have the Hangman reversed. I'm hearing in my head, take the high road to see things in a different way. Take the high road to see things in a different way. So let's deal with the Son of Cups as our overall energy right now. The Son of Cups for our overall energy is all about gentle behavior, music. I feel definitely a lot of music from that music. Having the wits and the charm to kind of just not settle for it's a very, very, very calm, gentle energy. I get a lot of Scorpio energy from that. That Scorpio, very, very gentle, magnetic, attractive, perceptive. There's a deep perception that is it almost makes me feel like, okay, there's guidance. Whenever I see Son of Cups, it's almost like a note just to be easy, settled in your energy, and be guided, and kind of learn to test the waters easily, and keep your perception on lock. Be gentle, You know, be gentle. Father of Wands, excuse the noise outside, guys. Uh, Father of Wands, this is all about leadership, passion, initiation, um, the charisma or the ability to be a teacher, and um, like a father figure. There's wisdom in this, so guidance. Guidance. Because see, the outcome is the Hangman reverse. Is that we've been led through this sort of process this week in which we there's gonna be things to see, and there's gonna be things to gain this week, and we don't want to, like, we don't want to move too fast. We don't want to be too high, we don't want to be too low. We want to kind of merge and kind of be observant and have temperance. This almost feels very, very much like temperance energy. um yeah, it's very temperamental. So allow yourself to be guided this week. Like, this is going to be a week to understand our emotions and to be led by the hand of divinity. This week is a week of really being led by the hand of divinity. I'm going to go ahead and pull just one more card to get an illustration for the overall energy. Yeah, so Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, right? Solid perception. Our powers are growing. Okay, let me tell you something. If you're someone who considers yourself a light worker, an empath, a sensitive, a psychic, we're in a crucial time right now where we're needing to really come into our own innate gifts and abilities psychically. So this is about using psychic perception to gain new insight and wisdom and inspiration, and to really, really see from a higher, more experienced vantage point. Eight of Pentacles makes me feel like the overall energy is about, we're trying to build a foundation, and we're working on building things for the long term. And so that's going to require care, and careful observance this week. Don't pull out your guns too fast. If you can help it, don't pull out your guns too fast. See, because the thing about, we have to understand with this Mars energy in Gemini, see, we're in Aries season. So Aries season is all about initiation, fire, encompassing something, and experience. Aries is the I am, the identity, the self, the ego, and a lot of aspects. So there's like cutthroat agendas right now. Like, there's an agenda for everything. Everybody is directing their energy towards something. And so in order to so what that brings is arguments. We got Mars in Gemini right now, and that's about communication, sociability, technology, social media. People are wanting to really express themselves. We're in a very expressive time. But the way to kind of even out the playing field and define yourself to transcend, because what this week is going to bring is, if you can help it, if you can remain temperamental, and if you can remain, balanced on the road, this week is going to bring transcendence. This is about, this card to me is about transcending something as well. The Father of Wands is very transcendent, experienced, knowledgeable, foresight, aware. There's an awareness here. Strength. There's a strength here. So let's get another card for that one right now. All right. And then the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So I'm definitely feeling like Sagittarius energy with that, because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter's card, right? So we're talking about Jupiter retrograde happening this week. So Jupiter retrograde, like I said, it's going to bring you, it's going to be deep insight. There's going to be some very, very, very powerful, strong insight that needs to be, there's something that needs to be seen. I'm hearing in my head right now, we're coming up on the age of Aquarius and we need to advance forward. So this is all about receiving major insight. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Just tuning into my guides. So I'm hearing in my head, unmasking the tribe. So this week is going to be great because, see, when Jupiter goes retrograde, that's a blessing. People don't understand that. People think that Jupiter direct in a sign, you know, of course, it helps to magnify and really, really does cause a chain reaction, you know, once it goes direct, because now you're able to really expand upon philosophy. And, you know, it's great. But for me, Jupiter, because see, I'm a sun sign Sag. So Jupiter in Sagittarius right now has only been just helping me to reconfirm and ruminate in the fire that I've already set for myself. Does that make sense? But once Jupiter goes retrograde, it's going to help to unmask a load of opportunity. Like there's going to be, it's like just imagine something like a trap door in your mind, or like, you know, you're on the street. You know, what are those sewer holes in the street? You know, it's almost like that. Once Jupiter goes retrograde, the cylinder will be taken off, and there's gonna be another way, or there's gonna be this scapegoat, or this new pair of eyes that happen, because we have to understand or remember that Jupiter rules really over the third eye, because not only does Jupiter rule Sagittarius, it rules Pisces too. Neptune is just the new ruler. It's only been ruling Pisces since they discovered it a couple of 100 years ago, or however long ago they discovered it. But Jupiter really, really does break open the valve for us to be able to step into that imaginary, that realm of possibility that Pisces is. Because Sagittarius is where we start to expand our beliefs on what's possible. Pisces is everything that is possible. So, even the fact that we have the Hangman here, it almost makes me feel like, yeah, like Jupiter is really helping us to open the vault of like lost dreams and lost secrets. Like what we come out of this week with is gonna be advanced spiritual knowledge, advanced spiritual strength. Almost like it's very, very secret. It's very, very, very secret. But there's also like this opportunity for mentorship. Having teachers come into your life, wise men and women, a lot of angels, and there's a lot of opportunity that comes in with Sagittarius. A lot of opportunity. So let's get one more card for the outcome. Son of Swords. So we got the Son of Cups, Father of Wands, and Son of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, so this week is going to be the final closeout of a lot of things. It's going to be a closeout of certain concepts and certain dreams. Like certain dreams are going to close themselves out and they're going to rule themselves out as reality. Um this week is a vibe. This week is a total vibe, you guys. It's a vibe. Like I don't even know how to really even express myself right now. Let me just tune in for a second. I'm seeing the scene in Harry Potter right now. In the scene in the fifth movie where they're like, something's coming, Harry. And they're like talking about Voldemort and like nobody believed that Harry actually fought Voldemort and that Voldemort was back. And I'm just imagining this whole scene happen right now. This is the time of witches, wizards, magicians, empaths, alchemists. This is like a call, a final curtain call. There's a wake up call. I'm gonna pull one more card because I feel like I need to pull one. The Son of Swords, and then we got the Ten of Swords coming out. So let me just help everybody to understand, because this is for me too to filter through for myself. A lot of us have been receiving divine. Okay, so for the outcome, we have the Hangman reversed, the Son of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. You're gonna be receiving divine messages and initiations. There's gonna be different agents that are gonna pop up by the end of this week. Like by the end of this week, we're gonna have found the clarity we needed, but it's gonna come through people and interactions. Almost like a mirroring effect too, because you gotta remember we still got all this Pisces energy, and that's a whole mirror. Now the way how this is all gonna look, what is it gonna look like going through this? Overall energy is a renewed sense of emotional stability, a new sense of wealth and self awareness about our gifts, our talents, our abilities, and the way this looks like how this goes through is we remain steadfast, immovable, through intention and being guided by our higher self, our higher force, and by believing in possibilities. By believing in the possibilities and by allowing that fire of belief and intention to purify us. So the outcome then brings answered questions and it helps us to really see things much more clearly this week. It's a very, very spiritual, divine week. Like if a lot of you are seeking deep answers about your family and like certain losses and certain discomforts and situations where you didn't feel valued or worth, you don't feel worth it, or that your reality is just not matching up with what it is that you're envisioning for yourself, there's going to be like a pulling back of the scales from over the eye, and we'll be able to see clearly what we have available to us to be able to use and go forward. I hope this all made sense. See, when I'm doing these, I'm getting them too. So I'm working on my presentation, you all. Thank you. And that's going to be this week as well too. It's almost like working on presentation. Like this week is definitely a week of working on presentation and just remaining charismatic. It's a very there's a very divine energy right now, a very scorpionic, childlike, mischievous type of energy this week. So utilize this to your advantage. Watch my video on Jupiter's retrograde. I'm going to be doing a video where I also talk about Pluto and Saturn retrograde. So thank you all for watching, liking, and sharing, and subscribing. Again, my name is Hayes Reed of Gemini Moon Astrology. And thank y'all for tuning in. And I'll see y'all next video. All right. Take care.